what's going on? Know what this is? Huh? All my Caribbean people, all my Mexican, Central, South American people, African people, y'all know what this is? Yeah, I ain't never going back, yo. Never. I got the tree outside and I just took some down, cut them up. You know the flesh is poisonous. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But some people say it is. But then I saw somebody eating in it on YouTube. This is said to take away diabetes, high blood pressure, all types of heart disease, all types of ailments. For all you people, y'all know what this is. I know what a lot of ignorant Americans are going to say. He's sitting there drinking Kool-Aid. If only you knew. If you know, you know. And I got two of these. Yeah. I got them in abundance, for real. I busted them. I think I busted like 6 open. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the stove, you know what I'm saying? Heated it up. You know, took the strainer, got the juice out of it, let it sit, cool down, and put some little ice cubes in it. I ain't going nowhere, yo. You know what I'm saying? Man, Mother Earth, boy, she's so wonderful and beautiful. Straight up. So, before I begin, I want to say this real quick. I used to be part of this cult. It's totally relevant to the video that I'm gonna be doing. I used to be part of this cult called the United Nubian Nation of Moors, something like that, right? They used to change their name so many times. I mean, at one point they called themselves the Ansar Allah community. You know what I'm saying? At one point they used to call themselves the Nubians. Now they're the Sabians and all the rest of that. The leader or the cult leader was Dr. Malachi York. He has claimed that he has over 76 trillion years of knowledge, and that he is actually Melchizedek. You know what I'm saying? Or they called him also Malachi Zadok York El. You know what I'm saying? His name is Yanun. He has several different names. In Kemet, they would call him Afrote Atumbre or Amanubi Rakbata. And we believed everything that he said. There was a lot of things that was going on that was crooked. I mean, the man is doing 135 years in jail right about now. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you about the positive that I learned from, being in that cult. In that cult, we studied the Holy Quran, the Holy Bible. We studied several different cultures. We also dove into, white magic, black magic, all of that stuff. We dealt with Madame Blavatsky and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Illuminati, all of that stuff. You know what I mean? And we would have classes on Sundays. And in the classes, you could come to the class and ask us anything. Anything. And we knew it. And I can't tell you the countless debates that we had with people, whether it was Christians, Rastafarians, Hebrew Israelites, the Muslims, the Moors, you name it. Man, they used to come in there, we knew their doctrine. In other words, being in that cult, I was well informed about so many things, and I learned the gift, the power of debating someone and winning. So when people in the comment section, and let me say this about the comment section too, all is relevant, hear me out. A lot of people will say, man, why do you always talk about the negative comments and not the positive. There's so many different positive comments that people make, and you always zero in or home in on the negative comments. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of negative comments. By the time you all comment or respond and look at the comments, I have deleted most of them because they're just that bad. Real talk. So when I read these comments and people try to, like, I don't know, try to outsmart me or think that they smarter than me, it's like, you gotta be kidding me. That's one thing about me, is I don't brag about cars, clothes, all that materialistic shit. I brag about my mind, my intelligence. And a lot of you all insult my intelligence by the stupid shit that y'all say in the comment section. One being that this is what I hear all the time. Man, he's out of the country. He's out of America, but he totally depends on America. Like when he does Airbnbs, that's an American company. Or YouTube, that's an American company. Or the money that he's making is the American dollar. So yeah, true indeed, he left out of the country, but he's still depending on America. And I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me. If this was a debate, I would win. I would bust their ass. My response to that is this. You all that's living in America depend on China. Name something in your house that's made in America. Because it sure as hell ain't your TV, any type of appliances, refrigerator, microwave. It sure as hell is not your computer, your laptop, your Apple Watch, tablets. It sure is not the video game console that you play, whether it's Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox. Name something that's in your house that was not made by China. Hell, I bet you, if you look at go in the mirror and look on your back, I bet you were made in China. The clothes you wear is made in China. The designer clothes that you wear is made in China. Even the knockoffs. Tell me something that America makes that's from America. That's made in America. Even when dealing with agriculture, this is the reason why y'all going through what y'all going through. They're immigrants that are picking your fruit, your vegetables, that's growing your vegetables. The houses that's being built in the United States are being built by immigrants. You want me to go further? Black people built America. Name something that was made in America by Americans. Please tell me, because all I hear is crickets. Car parts made in Mexico. You get your fruits and vegetables from Mexico. Fuck out of here. The only thing that's made in America, is debt. D-E-B-T. Fuck out of here. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. And you may say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Make it relevant. I've made it relevant. You are here to chastise me about using an American company and utilizing the American dollar while you all depend on countries, for everything. See, I get my fruits and vegetables from here. And the way that I look at Airbnb and YouTube and the US currency, I look at those as tools. And if it weren't for me going on Airbnb and YouTube, then those companies wouldn't even exist, because you need people in order for them to exist. America's great based off the pain and suffering that came from forced free labor. Black slaves. Because your melanin recessive ass didn't build America. Blacks did. Who built the White House? We can go on with this. Watch this. Ooh. Ooh. Y'all done got me fired the fuck up. Name something that a melanin recessive man created that you use inside your house. Because I can name things that black people invented and innovated that you use every fucking day and don't even know. First and foremost, we can go with stuff that you eat, like potato chips. Buffalo wings. That's a black man's invention. Or we can go with the HVAC unit. Whenever you stop at a stoplight, we can talk about that, because a black man created the stoplight. Your CPI, security home system, and all that shit, that was created by a black woman. I can go on. Fuck out of here. And if you don't believe me, FACT, check me. You know, when I talk, I could back my shit the fuck up. But I utilize these things as a tool to get me closer and closer to my ascension. And I'm not going to talk about that, because if you don't know, you don't need to know. That's real shit. I will do whatever it takes in order to get to my goal. I don't care what I have to do in order to get there. All I know is I'm here, and this right here, priceless. A lot of my fruits and vegetables, I don't even have to pay for it. All I got to do is go outside and pluck it. Off a tree. Straight up. My fruits and vegetables got seeds in them. They're real. And it's nothing like eating real fruit. It's nothing like a real human eating real fruit. Y'all motherfuckers over there in America, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. Eating genetically modified foods. And if your food is genetically modified and you're eating that, guess what happens to your genetics? Your genetics become modified as well. I'm not going back. That's another thing that I hear in the comment section of the videos that I do, you know, about America and you know, living in a foreign country. Oh, he'll be back. Motherfuckers talking about something. I'm waiting for him to crash out. What? Just the negativity is just beyond. Like I said before, and I say it again, man, I delete a lot of the negative comments before anyone has time to read them. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I read these negative comments, I'm like, yo, these people don't even know me, and you rooting against me? And that's fine. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have a problem with it at all. Because I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're about. You see, hurt people do what? Hurt people. And you just can't stand to see me shine. And that's fine. That's fine. Sit down if you can't stand to see me shine, because I'm going to keep on shining. That's my word. I'm a melanated child. I'm a melanated child of the sun. I'm not one of those people that's walking around here that can't take or stand the sun like a vampire or some shit. I'm a product of that sun. I am the light. Real talk. I'm a product of the sun and the earth. And I'm so privileged, man, to be alive, to experience going outside and plucking my food. No. This is medicine. Yeah. I'm so blessed to be alive. To pluck my medicine off of a tree. This didn't cost me $10,000. I didn't have to do a co-payment, make a co-payment and all the rest of that shit. I didn't have to get up on the slab and take off all my clothes and have some fucking piece of shit look at me telling me, oh, this is the problem, and this is the problem, and this is the problem, and it. Well, what do you think, doctor? What you think is the solution? You keep on talking about the problems. What's the solution? Well, we're gonna have to cut you. Why? Well, see, I'll put it to you like this. If I cut you, I make more money off of you. If I don't cut you, I don't make money. You know, the hospital is a business. We're not here to cure diseases. We're here to medicate you. And by the way, speaking of medication, your pills is going to cost about $15,000 per pill. Priceless. I'm never leaving. Make room, because you never know. You may see me. If you're in the Caribbean, if you're in Central South America, Mexico, or Africa, you may see me. But just know this, I gotta be coastal. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be near that sun and near Oshun. You know what I'm saying? That's where you can catch me at. You know what I'm saying? In a tropical environment. I got to be around my food and my medicine. Straight up. I'm not going back. You know what I'm saying? What am I going to go back for? When spring comes, everybody is hemmed downstairs. Straight up. Everybody. Do you know what pollen is? It's the the male tree's semen. So everybody's hemmed downstairs. Come spring. And guess what? There's no female trees around. Female trees bear fruit. Used to be like that in the South, but they totally obliterated the South. Now the South ain't no different from New York. Tell me, it's summer. It's summer now. Tell me when the last time you had seeded watermelon. And if you say you have, I bet you that shit costs a grip. Shit, last summer, they didn't even have seeded watermelons in Whole Foods. A place of all places where they should have had it. Even Whole Foods was selling seedless watermelons. Tell me when the last time you had an orange that had seeds in them. I could tell you when the last time I had one. It was a couple days ago. Matter of fact, all my fruits and all my vegetables have seeds in them. I will not eat anything that doesn't. Because everything that's alive has seeds. I got a whole bag of seeds called testicles. A bunch of semens being produced in my scrotums, my nutsack. Everything that's living has seeds in them. I ain't going back. But I understand, you know, America's one big concentrated store/jail, prison. And that's what I get when people in the comment section tell me, "Here, yeah, man, you'll be back." That's what the inmates tell you when you leave and you're on your way out and you're walking into freedom. They tell you, "Man, you'll be back." Nah, I ain't coming back. Why? Why would I? I've seen the health advantages. Where I stay at, man, no traffic. No traffic. Hold on. Do you hear anything? Fuck this. Fuck this. Do you hear anything? Huh? Huh? Do you hear bang, bang, bang? Get out the way. Boom, 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 boom. Let me be quiet. Because I'm disturbing nature and my neighborly neighbors. I ain't coming back. If you don't know what this is, find out. That's homework for you. Do your homework. I'm gonna do you one even better. For all of y'all that know what this is, just leave it in the comment section. Let these people that don't know what this is, let them know what it is. And I got 2 of these in the refrigerator. And I'm about to pluck a couple more. I got a tree in the front and a tree in the back. Oh yeah, I got mangoes over here too. And then, you know, it's a down the road. You want me to show you one day, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Right across from the beach is 3 mango trees. No, excuse me, 4. Yeah. I get this all the time in the comment section. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You are arrogant. You're this, you're that. You know how many years I had to put up with people's bullshit? Them bragging about how much money they got, how much clothes they got. All this materialistic shit that don't mean nothing. You goddamn right I'm gonna brag about what I got. Because I'm not the only one that has it, that has access to it. You right, I'm gonna brag about my mom and how she provides for me and mine, as well as everyone that's in this country. Anyone that lives off the land. You goddamn right. You goddamn right I'm gonna brag about how when I ground, how I feel, how Mother Earth makes me feel when I'm grounding. How Baba's sun makes me feel when I'm sun gazing. How the fruits and vegetables make me feel. How every time I see iguanas climbing up trees and monkeys climbing, going back and forth in trees and eating, just looking at me, and I'm looking at them, and the different species of birds, and man, you goddamn right I'm gonna brag about that shit. You all brag about your artificial lifestyle and world. I'm gonna brag about the real world. And this ain't no lifestyle. This is not even a way of life. This is living. And I do this for all human beings. Notice I said human beings. I want to inspire and motivate you all to truly live. I ain't coming back. And if I gotta use that almighty dollar and YouTube and Airbnb to live in a place that gives me a peace of mind, then so be it. Good luck with your Chinese products. Good luck with your made in China products. And it's crazy. Y'all are deported. You all are rooting for ICE and Donald Trump to deport all of the workers that pick your vegetables and fruits, that build your houses. In Florida, your man, I think his name's Santos, your man said that we're going to make it so that that children, teenagers can start working third shift jobs. They could be sharecroppers and shit. Like, yo, man, this shit's crazy. I get tired of talking about America and how it's just slowly but surely falling. And personally, man, I can't get mad when people put comments in the comment section that's negative. Because all you're doing is living in a negative society full of negativity. How are you going to be positive? So it's expected for you to be a certain kind of way. I can't expect a mentally ill person to act normal. Get out of her. The great harlot is falling. I'm out.